Well, it seems like a never-ending cycle, dealing with flooding like we have been for the last several weeks, and then a drought months later.
UT Austin researchers say Texas needs a better way to manage our water supply. Tonight they spoke with KXAN's Eugene Cho about a solution they have in mind.
Oh, no! Mother Nature can be scary. So knowing just how quickly our rivers and lakes can flood, these UT researchers studied the amount of water that flowed into the rivers between 2015 and 2017.
The amount of water we could capture in 2015 through 17 is about similar to the capacity of Lake Mead, which is our largest reservoir in the U.S.
They say 2/3 of that, if we had a way to do this, could be stored in aquifers along the Texas Gulf Coast. Then during a drought, we could pump that water back out for our use. 3 cities in Texas, El Paso, San Antonio, and Kerrville, do this already.
Surface water reservoirs lose a lot of water to evaporation. When you put it underground, you don't have that problem.
What the researchers are suggesting is implementing that on a larger scale, but it may be easier said than done.
We may need some like a temporary storage space to store the water we captured.
Particularly if you would want to be able to capture those flows to provide some sort of flood mitigation benefit. You wouldn't physically be able to pump the water back into the ground fast enough to actually mitigate for flood.
The researchers say it may take years, but it's better to start thinking about a solution now rather than when it's too late. Eugene Cho, KXAN News.
While UT's research continues, the state is taking some smaller steps forward. The Water Development Board says it's funding studies to see how aquifer storage may work for New Braunfels, Victoria, and Corpus Christi. They say places like Buda are already doing their own research. The Highland Lakes are still full from all of the rain we've had recently. One floodgate is open at Buchanan Dam. Another floodgate is partially opened at both Wirtz and Starkey Dams. Mansfield and Tom Miller Dams each have 2 floodgates open. Now keep in mind, a portion of Lake Travis is still closed for nighttime boaters because of flood debris. That's from mile marker 31 upstream to Starkey Dam.